What's going on, y'all? And welcome back. It has been far too long since the last time I've seen you guys, and it's not by choice. Your boy's been putting in the work this year. So far, I think I've fished over 200 hours in the kayak, and it is late February. Seems like whatever we're trying just ain't clicking. These fish, they're finicky. When they are biting, they're just barely nipping the bait. And any fish we have been able to catch have not been the size that we've been after. I've dumped a handful of big fish so far this year, all in stupid ways that I couldn't predict. I'll go ahead and show you guys a peek behind the curtain right now.
Broke me off. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? No!
And I'm still gutted watching those clips. One broke us off. I don't know how that happened. Brand new 20-pound line. And after the hook set, just snapped clean at the bait. I think the fish might have inhaled it or something. And that second one, I was down so bad at this point in the year that I think I got a little too eager to get her in the net. Should have played her a little longer and whipped the net out. It was tangled, then the bait got tangled in the net. All bad, never been worse. But what can you do? It's the name of the game. Got to pay those taxes, and I most certainly am in a new tax bracket so far this year. So we're hoping to change that. We're coming up on spring, which means one of my favorite times of year to fish one of my favorite baits, the DRT Tiny Clash. Got a couple different colors, a couple different rigging methods, and I'm hoping that we can't turn this luck around. We have a holiday weekend coming up. I got 3 full days to fish, so we are going to try and maximize every opportunity we can get. We even got some new gear. A couple of the all-new Lowdown Customs standard issue medium lights. We have 2 of those. They are just an absolute killer rod. If you guys have not checked them out yet, go ahead and try and get your hands on one. I still think there's a few on the site. They're rated 1/2 ounce to 3 ounces, but don't be deterred by that rating. These can send 2 to 3 ounce swim baits like no other rod that I've fished. And they've got the right backbone and a soft enough tip to keep those fish pinned and really crank on them with those treble hooks. So we're as prepared as we can be. We're just gonna have to see if these fish are gonna cooperate as well. I'm gonna go ahead, finish getting rigged up, get out there bright and early tomorrow, and try and get after it. So as always, appreciate y'all coming along. Appreciate all the support, and hopefully I'll catch y'all in a bit.
Stay down. There we go. Oh my God! There we go.
I am just a mess this morning, you guys. I dumped one off rip that was probably about 8 pounds. Just got bit again, throwing the Tiny Clash. Solid 3-pounder. We're gonna go ahead and get him back real quick. Nice. Okay, don't break my rod, big dog. All right, you guys, that's how I like to start my morning. Tiny Clash crushed. She ain't the thickest, but that's a super solid fish, especially for right now. We have been struggling. All right, one last look at this fish. We'll go ahead and get it back. So hopefully we're coming into a bit of a bite window. You guessed it, DRT Tiny Clash. I got this with the wide lip in. I'm running it on the new Lowdown Customs medium light standard issue. This rod is just unmatched for the Tiny Clash. I was just working this toolie edge where I know there's been fish set up the last few days, burning it, pausing it, and then at the very last couple seconds, sometimes what I like to do is just dead walk it in place in case you have any stragglers, and sure enough, that fish hit essentially right underneath the kayak. Let's go ahead and get back in there. Yes! Get in! Oh, I'm so stoked right now. Dude, look at that fish, you guys. I'm so happy right now. I dumped an absolute giant this morning. But it's getting to be that time of year where this Tiny Clash is just so deadly with these pre-spawn fish. She gone. All right, you guys, a little update. It is 9:30. That bite has pretty much dried right up. Those clouds burned off, low light conditions are gone, sun's getting higher, and these fish are not reacting how we want them to. I want to see if we can salvage this video and get one more fish for you guys, but we may or may not be able to unless we get some sort of weather condition change. But still running that tiny clash through the glide around for a little bit, got a couple follows, but nobody's serious. I'm gonna keep cruising, bouncing back and forth between spots, and see if we can make a little fourth quarter miracle happen. I'm gonna get back into it, but I'll catch y'all in a bit. All right, you guys, good morning. Just getting out here bright and early. It is a beautiful spring morning. I'm out here with Jeremy up in the Hobie up there. And we're just out fishing. Not much on the agenda today. Haven't really been able to pattern these fish. So as always, brought a few different big swim baits we're gonna throw at them, and hopefully something sticks. I'm gonna go ahead, make our run over to the first spot. Try and get this day started off on the good foot. Catch y'all in a bit. No dice at spot number one. We're gonna jump across the lake right here. Where I know there's been some fish holed up the last couple weeks. Hopefully change our luck. Guys, a little 3-hour update. One spongy bite in the swim bait, and that was it. Other than that, pretty dead. So Jay and I are gonna keep moving, keep trying to find some fish. Name of the game, just gonna be bouncing around today, it looks like. Weather's not too bad. We got a little bit of a cold snap, some light clouds, and some juicy looking wind. But so far, that has not helped us. Wind is absolutely brutal, you guys. Even if we found some fish, I'm not even sure we can catch them. I'm trying to keep the kayak straight, so we're gonna run way back into the creek, kind of where we started. See if maybe they moved up. Yes. Oh, I've worked so hard for that fish, you guys. Now we are talking. at how fat that fish is. There you go, you guys. Y'all can see that 7.03. Just a unit. All right, you guys, we did it. We overcame adversity and got onto a super solid fish on the swim bait. It is about 11:45. Jay and I have been out here since the sun came up, since before that actually, about 5:45, 6 o'clock, and we have been hustling. These fish are moving around. The wind's blowing like 25 miles an hour. It is not easy out here, but as always, the Tiny Clash provides. Just dead walking this bait around cover, cruising around the edge, fishing that cane. I wasn't even looking at that fish. Another fish was in front of it. That one came flying out, went straight for it. I was trying so hard to keep my cool after the heartbreak we've had so far this year with me trying to get fish into the net preemptively. But we made it happen. Kept our head on straight, got it right in, and man, was that a healthy fish. Fish went 21.5 inches. It was 7.03 pounds. Super solid fish any time of the year, and to catch them when they're that short and fat, ain't nothing like it. Like I said, caught that fish on the DRT Tiny Clash. We've got that with the minnow lip in it, Midday tail, quite a bit of weight on the belly so that it sinks and I can work it more like a jerk bait. We got it paired up with our Abu Garcia 4601 CA. This is the factory tune ambassador on the all new Lowdown Customs standard issue medium light. This rod is so perfect for this bait. It's got a lot of give in the tip, some backbone so you can really horse them in, and man, that was fun. That was a good time. We got to get out of here pretty soon, so we're gonna fish our way back out towards the cars and see if we can't catch another one for y'all. Oh! Holy giant, dude. Yeah, he flew off the wall. He's not that big. Oh. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, he's not that big. He looked huge on the screen. All right, you guys, there we go. Super healthy 4-pounder. Came flying out after that Tiny Clash. Big old gut on her. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get this girl back. Seems like we're coming into maybe a bit of a window, so. Yeah, there's only a couple crews along the edge. I say we start making our way down towards that flat. Oh, it's so sick.
It's probably like the smallest fish you caught on the TK out here.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing to write home about, but super sick eat. I saw that fish cruising out wide. Let it sink in front of him. Twitched it, and he absolutely fired right off on it. All right, you guys, good morning. We did it. We were out here getting after bright and early. Just coming off of a pretty decent day yesterday. We caught our first solid fish of the year, that 7-pounder. It is gonna be windy as all today, so forgive me guys if the audio is terrible in advance. We're gonna try and do our best. I'm gonna go ahead and make a run to the spot and hopefully see you guys in a bit. There you guys, no luck at spot number 1. So we're gonna keep on jumping spots, make our way back to where we caught that fish yesterday, and see if there's still some big girls holed up back there. Let's get it. Yes! 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 All right, you guys, the chest cam died, but I'm absolutely shaking right now. Whew. We got ourselves a growing one, y'all. Look at her. Came out of the reeds, absolutely crushed the tiny clash. Y'all already know. Yes! I don't know what is going on with my chest cam today, but we just weighed that fish. You guys can see that, 7.29 pounds. Stud, largemouth. Let's get one more look at her. at the stomach on this fish. That's how we like to see them. All right, guys, a little 9:30 update. As you guys can probably hear, this wind is just absolutely howling right now. I think it was projected to be about 19-mile-an-hour base winds. We're getting gusts up to 30, 35 miles an hour. So it's a bit hectic out here, but you know, this time of year, any bit of weather change, I just can't pass up. Whether you got some clouds, some wind, ideally both, all of the above. Just gives these fish something different and really seems to fire them up. So we stuck with it. We bounced around all morning to a few different spots and had a couple of followers, but nothing serious, nothing that was about that life. So decided to push our way back out towards the main lake, and I stopped on a secondary point that we have right here, and sure enough, I saw a fish up on the reeds. I casted to it. It came ripping out off the shelf, absolutely clobbered that tiny clash. I just dead walk it. I let it sink a little bit until it's 2 or 3 feet off the bottom, and then I just pop it like you'd work a 110 or a traditional jerk bait in. The last few days, it was just yesterday, we caught that other 7-pounder. They can't stand it. They gotta have it. So that fish came in at 22.5 inches. It was 7.29 pounds. That is officially our biggest fish so far of the year. I was getting worried that I was gonna be the king of 4 and 5 pounders, but apparently now I'm the king of 7-pounders. So I'll take it. We're moving in the right direction. Let's get it.
All right, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Just getting home, got all unloaded, figured I'd do a little courtside wrap-up interview for you guys. We made it happen. We did it. We got our first good fish of the year. Like I said, we were going to stay after for those 3 days. Got out there bright and early on Friday, got a couple bites right away, dumped a good one, ended up running into an okay fish, and then that one solid one. At that point, that 5.8 pounder was our biggest fish of the year so far. Not that I'm not grateful, but I know that there are some much bigger fish in that lake. So I was still hungry, got a little confidence back, and was back at it the next day, Saturday. Got out there bright and early again, sun up, fished around for a little bit. Same thing we've been doing, running spots, making a few casts. If we weren't seeing fish or getting any bites, we're on to the next. And that's kind of just what you got to do this time of year. These fish are moving around, they're in between patterns, and they're not holed up in one spot for longer than a day or a couple hours. So you got to find them, you got to chase them down. Fished pretty hard for a few hours. Wasn't having much luck. Saw a couple good followers, but nothing committed. We're heading on back out of the creek towards the main lake. I was pitching up to the cane, dead walking that tiny clash off of it, and this mark comes flying out of the grass, smokes the tiny clash right at the kayak, get her into the net. Wasn't quite sure how big she was until I saw the side profile, and that fish was stacked. Just over 21 inches, 7 pounds, absolute hog of a fish. Those are the ones you're looking for this time of year. Right after that, bite just dried right up. Fished for a couple more hours, no luck, so we got on out of there. Had a couple things I had to take care of. I did end up going back out later that evening, caught a couple more, nothing huge, but multiple bites in one day, always a good time. And then day 3 came around. It was blowing like crazy out there. I think it was like 20-mile-an-hour winds. The gusts were upwards of 30 miles an hour. Not the kind of conditions you want in the kayak, but this time of year, when you get any sort of weather change, you better be out there because that's usually when the fish are chewing and you don't want to miss it. So we stuck to it. Fished pretty hard early in the morning, wasn't having much luck. And I took what I built from the day before, pitching cane, working that tiny clash off the reeds. And sure enough, another fish came flying out, smoked it again. She ended up being our biggest fish of the year so far. Fish was about 22.5 inches, went 7.3 pounds, 7 pounds and 5 ounces. Super stoked to get that fish. The stoke is high, the stoke is real, and hopefully the stoke is here to stay. Because man, that's a good time. Bit by bit, we're starting to figure them out. So hoping that's a sign of good things to come. We're gonna keep fishing hard. We're gonna stay after it. Hopefully put out some more videos for you guys. Not that I haven't been trying, but for me, it's always quality over quantity, and that's what I hope to do here. I'm gonna put just as much time into editing and making these videos as I am fishing, and hopefully include some big fish and make it worth y'all's while. I'm super thankful for all the engagement you guys have shown lately, all the love, all the support, and I hope to keep doing this for y'all. So, as always, thank you so much. I appreciate y'all coming along, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.